The first thing I would say is that Canvas is much easier to figure out than Carmen was. I felt like there was a large learning curve with Carmen figuring out where things were hidden, and you had to navigate through things, multiple clicks to get things. Not so with Canvas. It's much more simple, it's much more straightforward, the interface is so much cleaner, it's just much easier to find things.
So far I really like Canvas. It's cleaner, it's more intuitive, I think, for students. It seems very intuitive for me as an instructor, from my perspective. I think because of how clean it looks for students, they end up liking it more than D2L.
I've been using Carmen for 10 years. I've learned a lot about Carmen, and my teaching has really grown within the bounds of that system. And so it's almost like a mold. And when you take that mold off, then things are very different. And so there's a lot more opportunity there in Canvas. Things that I didn't even think about doing in Carmen, now all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, maybe I could do things a little differently.
One of the things that I actually just tried today was having students submit a video assignment where they look at the camera on their laptop, record themselves talking, and that's their assignment, or that's what they turn in. And that also actually works really well on the phone. It's kind of like students taking a Snapchat of themselves, but it's their assignment.
I think certainly using images and how we use media, I'm really excited about that. I'm also really interested in learning more about how you can make aspects of your course public facing so anyone could see them. I think that's a real opportunity for us to maybe put a syllabus or some information about a course so that anyone could see it. Maybe students who are considering taking a course, or students in the academy program in high school, or students at other institutions can know a little bit more about our courses. That never occurred to me because it wasn't possible in Carmen.
I think the homepage in Canvas is really nice because it's so flexible. So I know a lot of instructors have their syllabus. What I did is I created this table right here that shows the date of when we're meeting in class, what we're going to be doing and what we're going to be talking, and those are all hyperlinked to the different modules that I have. And then it has what assignments are due and how many points those are worth. And so from my perspective, this is what students really want to know when they are wondering if they have an assignment due or something. And so when they come to the homepage, this is immediately what they see.
I think grading, and with SpeedGrader, people are going to consider that to be significantly better. I also think just the way that everything works with mobile apps is much better. I think students are going to be using mobile much more often. I think instructors are going to be using mobile much more often.
I am excited to see kind of what we can do with assignments and with groups in the future. I like the ability to make groups in the class and then have students have to kind of move around and work with the people in their group as designated by Canvas. And I think that's a clever tool.
I think it's a change that we should get excited about. I think there's going to be some growing pains. It's going to be a little bit of a transition, but I think there's great opportunity, and we just couldn't be in better hands with ODE in this transition. So.